I've had a trans girl say to me that you, as a crossdresser, are giving trans girls a bad name. You're damaging our reputation. Do trans girls hate crossdressers? This is a hot topic in the femme community, and I know that some of you may not agree with me on this, but I think it's important to talk about. Hey everyone, it's me, Ramon Rice Cake, and welcome to my channel. First off, I just want to say that I hope you're all having a great day, a lovely night, whatever time it is that you're watching my videos. I hope that I can send you some good and positive vibes. Transgender versus crossdresser. I want to start by saying that I don't discriminate and that I respect all walks of life, especially those in the femme community. I mean, unless you're a complete asshole, then obviously we may have some problems, but if not, I'm sure we can find some common ground. So ever since I started dolling up on YouTube, I've been mainly getting a lot of positive feedback and a lot of positive comments, and I thank you guys so much for that. But on the odd times that I do get hateful, nasty comments, it's usually from people within the same community. And when I say community, I mean the LGBTQ community, but more specifically the femme community. So that's trans, cross-dressers, femboys, sissies. Now, I've had a lot of petty comments where some trans girls would come for my hair or my makeup, and they'll say things like, oh, well, your hair is not even real, and so therefore my hair is better because my hair is real. And it's just like, girl, first of all, some wigs do have human hair, so technically it's also real. And just because your hair is real or natural doesn't mean it looks nicer, because I'm pretty sure that I've come across a bunch of Beckys where their hair is real, but my nice synthetic wig looks nicer than theirs. But the difference here is that I won't randomly go up to the Becky and be like, your hair is ratchet and ugly. I wouldn't say that. That's not me. But because this is the internet, this is YouTube, and you feel so powerful behind your keyboard, you feel the need to let me know that you think I'm disgusting. Now, comments about my hair and makeup and what I wear are all very petty, and I don't give two thoughts about it, honestly. But the comments that do sting a little bit more are the ones where I've had a trans girl say to me that you, as a crossdresser, are giving trans girls a bad name. You're damaging our reputation. And I'm just like, what am I doing that's so damaging to you and your character? Now, this isn't just one person that has made these types of comments towards me. I've seen them in other videos where I've seen trans girls go on rants, long ass rants about how they hate crossdressers and how like they give trans girls a bad name, and that they think that straight people are looking at us funny now because of this crossdresser over there. Like, they think we're so nasty and like sexually driven or slutty. I don't even know, honestly, but to me it's so repulsive. Like, how could you be so disrespectful and hateful towards someone within the same community? And first of all, why do you even care what these straight people think? Why do you care so much? Stop putting straight people on a pedestal and focus on yourself. Now, I totally understand where some of this thought process and these rants from trans girls come from, because if you just YouTube crossdresser or crossdressing, there are a lot of crossdressers out there who just do a lot of sexually explicit things, where they just, are undressing or showing off their body or whatever. But it's like, so what? Cis girls do that all the time. Look at the model industry. Look at the fashion industry. Literally look at any industry, the movie industry, music industry. There are video hoes. There are video girls. There are strippers. they're all cis, and they're mainly all cis. So it's like, why do you care that if it's a man dressed up like a woman and trying to be all sexy? It's literally the same thing. Now, I myself would identify as gender fluid, but obviously more on the femme side. And so I do fall under the crossdresser category. And so obviously not all crossdressers act that way. Just like how not all trans girls will think like you or act like you. A lot of trans girls are capable of being just as sexually explicit or nasty in your eyes, just the same as you think crossdressers are. Because I'm pretty sure you don't agree with what everyone says and does within the trans community as well. Also, am I crazy, or aren't crossdressers and trans girls pretty much cut from the same cloth? Obviously, no, we're not the same, but we're more alike than we are different. Like, we're all AMABs, assigned male at birth, presenting as femme. Now, obviously, the major difference between a transgender woman and a crossdresser is that trans girls have medically and physically transitioned into a full-time woman, whereas a crossdresser, like me, is still in their male form. But this is a kicker, though. Because what about the trans girls who can't afford the medical bills and the surgeries and are still stuck in their male form? Does that make them less trans? Does that make them less of a woman? Or does that make them a crossdresser? You see where I'm getting at here? It's like we're one and the same. Because actually, a lot of studies say that trans girls start off as cross-dressing and doing drag before they actually transition. So, does that make you like one of us still? Studies say yes. Because if that's the case, you're literally hating on your own, which is my whole point, is that we're kind of one and the same. Honestly, I think a lot of these comments just stem from people's insecurities, and they just want to please the straight person's eyes for whatever reason. And if you are like this, you really need to check yourself and ask yourself why. Why do you need the approval of the straight person? Stop putting straight people on a pedestal, because that makes you look weak. All of these comments and this whole issue is very upsetting and disappointing to me, because we're already such a targeted community. We get enough hate from the rest of the world, so let's stop targeting each other and start uplifting one another and encouraging each other and making sure that we shine. I'm gonna wrap this up because I am getting pretty heated and I need to chill out. But I guess my last words to say is that just focus on yourself and don't worry about the Karen over there. Focus on you. Do you and do good, and others will see that. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below. What do you think of this video? What do you think of this topic? Where do you guys stand? Please don't get so messy in the comments. If you know me, you know I'm all about positivity, radiating good energy to you guys. So please keep it cute. Thanks again, and I'll see you on my next video.